play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Interleague Baseball, next. Mike Foltynewicz is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now here's the pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Mike Clevenger gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the left field.
Next to dig in, David Dahl. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Batting third, the right fielder, Joey.
Base is empty, 2 away,
Gallo.
and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here's Will Myers. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's the
Will
pitch.
Myers.
Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gallo is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And now the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Popped him up. Solak is there. 2 down.
Batting 7th.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Austin Nola. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff to this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Has a look, now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Now the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So here's Matt Kemp now. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out. Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr., the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. A bouncer up the middle. There's Kiner Falefa in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Machado is off at first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Again, another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he falls behind 0-2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Cronenworth is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Cronenworth stands at first with one out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be David Dahl. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one down, no one aboard. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Oh, look at Machado. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run. Well,
the side is retired as they make the play. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate here is Tommy Pham. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Tommy Pham.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Davis. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So now to the plate, Matt Kemp, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So the next to bat will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Pham takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he's back into second here safely.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I could get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And in steps Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Davis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, second base.
Into the box, Nick Solak. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Wes Benjamin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
After it is Davis, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Will Myers as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Benjamin offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hosmer, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in is Austin Nola, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Too high. Ball 3. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. To short, hit hard. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And now in the box, Charlie Culberson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The catcher.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Throw to first. Not in time. The 2-1 home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, David Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Grisha.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Solak in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for 샌디에고, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
For the Rangers.
And now the first pitch.
Joey Gallo.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Nate Lowe waits on deck. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now back.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Now back. The center field.
Next to stand in is Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Manny Machado goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And the pitch. Eric Hosmer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Will Myers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Padres leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Keone Kela is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Charlie Culberson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. None out, runners at first and second. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-1 game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
First pitch of the AB now. David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 4-2.
Jose Leclerc enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Austin Nola is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Jurickson Profar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here comes the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Kemp stands in as he looks at a called strike. Profar at second. Pham at first with no outs. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Back up the middle. There's Kiner Falefa to second for 1. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Mark Melanson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
33, Mark Melanson.
Victor Caratini is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder.
Now here's the first offering.
Gallo.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The payoff pitch one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San-Diego starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Nate Lowe is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Taken but called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 4, Chris.
Stepping in next, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Clevenger gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mark Melanson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.